Here we go, finally. I wanted to actually do a live. I'm just trying to monitorize the live here on my laptop. Yeah, I can see that is streaming, so let me double check. And yeah, here we go. It's quite weird to see myself on a double screen, but fair enough. I can read at least your messages and reply. I decided to do a live stream today because as you've seen already, probably have you noticed that I've been quite absent from the channel, and I was feeling a little bit guilty about that because I had a lot of ideas for videos, and probably they would be interesting for you as well. Unfortunately, I didn't have the time to actually record and post-product, and now I'm in Italy for a couple of weeks, so it will be even difficult for me to do so because I got my laptop here, but it's just for other kind of work, and it can't really process videos at all. So my idea was, okay, I got a smartphone, right? So I can start a live stream, maybe is appreciated from some of you. And I can see there is someone that's already watching. So if you want to write down something, please do. But yeah, basically I decided at that point to do a live stream where I can actually talk about things, but I don't need to post-process anything. And usually, as you know already, if you've been here for a while, I usually don't cut my videos, so everything is just one cut because I prefer to be honest and transparent as much as possible. The topic of today, I would say that is about, changing times, but is in a way it's stupid to talk about changing times because life is unpredictable and every single moment changes. So doing that, naming the video in that way, it seems like a little bit too easy, too stupid, maybe. So yeah, from a side it seems stupid. From the other, instead, it can help you to actually achieve that point where you can understand what's going on in your life, what is the best attitude and approach. And why I'm doing that in this specific moment? Because it's September. So school starts in September. In September, usually, as far as I know, there are people that want to change job more frequently than the other month in the year, or more often, let's say. And I think that also, September has this kind of aura around this name that gives you a kind of idea of something that can be started again, like the school, like the job, like everything else. And is when you actually start to do more activities, more stuff, because you feel very charged. Is a kind of January, okay, in a way. Even YouTube's even YouTube start again, because you see a lot of people coming back, and a lot of streamers disappeared for the month of August, and I think that is quite rude, because I understand that in August it's more difficult to film because it's very hot. It's much more difficult to reach people because there are people that goes on holiday, so they don't really watch YouTube. But from the other side, there are people that maybe stay home and want to follow you. And why don't give at least, I'm not saying that you have to mount videos continuously, but just give a live stream like I'm doing. This is the first time ever I'm doing that. And I'm not really the best, I guess, because I don't even know the settings. I don't even know anything about that. So I'm kind of a new in this platform. But on the other side, I think is something that we own to you for your loyalty, for all the all the people that believes in you. So for that reason, sorry, probably you will hear noise, but I'm in a very noisy place. So I got the train, I got the main road here. As you can see, there is an ambulance, so I need to wait. Come on, come on, come on. And yeah, in England, definitely I'm in a better place, but fair enough. Yeah, what I wanted to say, by the way, is about changing, and changings are always something that gives you an enormous potentiality and power in your hand. You can really literally do whatever you want. My personal advice on that is that you literally think that you keep going with the thing that you usually do. At the same time, you need to introduce something different or adjust a little bit your life, right? Because you got the previous experience of the other month where you can actually make a balance of what's going on in your life. For instance, recently I've noticed that I was meditating less. It happens to me quite frequently. I don't want to say that it will be like this forever, but I'm trying to, perform better, because I'm trying to keep the most important things of my life as much as possible united, as much as possible there, okay? Because otherwise it's like a castle, a card, how it's called, card of castle, no, castle made out of cards, okay? And house of cards, maybe that, yes. And if you don't have very strong fundaments, then a very strong base, you can't really go anywhere. And I've noticed that I was giving up a little bit meditation. Today I've been, for the first time after I don't know how long, I've been on the beach, and I was on the sea. Basically, I was just swimming, and I was thinking in the meanwhile, and I was saying, this state is so liberating. And there clicked something in my mind saying, wow, why don't you meditate while you are in the water? And I did it for a few minutes, because after you can get very easily distracted, especially with people maybe passing around, but I did it, and it worked, and it was fantastic, because I found myself meditating in the water, swimming, and well, not swimming really, I was stopping at that point, but staying in contact with the nature, in contact with the water that is a fluid. So basically it seems like a kind of baptism every single time you do that. That is maybe because of my tradition of Catholicism past, because now I'm not anymore Catholic really. But yeah, basically it's kind of renew a little bit your intentions, your energy, and it seems like it worked, because I came back home and I felt like, what, I think I should really review what I'm doing constantly, because I used to, I think is a mistake that most of you do, and I do as well. I was like, scrolling down my things to do, to-do list, if you want, and that's it. So every day I was doing the same things. I was repeating the same process, but you need to have a change. You need to change something in your life. Otherwise, everything will be constantly identical, and no one wants that, no one wants that. Plus the fact that you need actually to be more, how can I say that, more challenging in some things, and more solid and more grounded in other. And I'm saying this because I see a lot of people doing a lot of yoga, meditation, and stuff like that. And yeah, of course, raise up your energy a lot, but you need to act afterwards. And sometimes the action is basically nothing, because they go to the work where they usually go, or they do their, parenting things, like in a passive mode, without adding anything. In a certain way, if I can be more specific, it's like, charging a battery and never using it. You charge the battery and it's always on top, and you feel like, great, wow, 100%, great. But at the end, what you use for the battery, in the universe, if you take something, you need to give something back. I try to do that, producing these videos, because let's face it, how many people are watching at the moment? I'm not really one of those that has huge amount of subscribers, so I'm doing my best to give back something to the universe. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. Sometimes I have to confess that it's frustrating, because you subtract time to what is your duty, that produce actually money, to do something that is completely free, helping other people that you can't reach because the platform doesn't really promote you. And at the same time, being here and trying to entertain, because now everyone talks about entertainment. I talk about learning things on YouTube and on other platforms. Sorry, it's coming back. I think it's an ambulance. But actually, what really matters to me is to reach out to someone out there, to be useful, to be someone that actually can be, how can I say, I don't want to say friend, because friend has a different, if you watched my video about friendship, you know what I'm going to say. But friendship is something more deeper, but still someone that you can rely on if you have any problem, or if you want to discuss something. So from my point of view, really it's a question about being present, but at the same time trying to give you something for free. I know that today it's really difficult, because I try to promote myself in a professional way. So maybe someone is a little bit, confused, because they say you promote yourself like a business, and so it seems like you want to make money with YouTube. I don't see the point and the problem of making money of YouTube. Not the point, sorry. I can't see the problem. But from the other side, I can imagine saying, why I should trust someone that does it for money. And I agree with you. But as you can see, my numbers are very low, and I'm not doing it for money. Maybe one day, but at that point, my plan will change. And I tell you now, because I know that there are not many people watching this video, and I don't know how many will watch the streaming afterwards, but my intention is to actually grow, to give you the chance to visit with me certain places and discover art, discover knowledge with me. This is what I do, not only as a lifestyle coach, but even with my own passions, about museums, about galleries, about art, about, history. I'm sorry. See, this one, for instance, it shows you that actually I'm a little bit tired. I overdid today, probably. Yeah, I can see on the other screen that is a little bit delayed. So yeah, probably would be a series or live stream. I don't know. Maybe I will do a couple more. I had the intention of doing that maybe when I'm traveling sometimes, so you keep company as well. But let me know what you think about this. I know that again, this is not the right time to do this kind of live stream, but I really hope that clarified a little bit the situation here, and you will be here next time to listen what I'm going to say. And really, yeah, that's it. I have nothing else to say. But I wanted to thank you for your attention, and don't forget to live for wonders. Have a beautiful life, have a beautiful new beginning, and I'll see you next video. Bye bye for now.